amazing teeth. In fact, dear me, look at this. Look at that grip. But this is a great opportunity to show you the features of a tokay gecko. Beautiful markings on the back. Like many geckos, there are pads on the toes. Those have microscopic curved hairs on them, which give grip when the gecko is climbing vertical surfaces. This is really painful. Now the problem is getting this tokay gecko off. If I pull, he's just going to bite harder, which is what he's doing. Come on, gecko, please. Hey, pinched a bit of skin. Look at that. Blood and flesh in his mouth, and it's my blood and flesh. It was my fault for disturbing you. I'm really sorry about that. I just wanted to show the viewers how beautiful you are. Oh, you really do a lot of damage to me. Much worse than the mangrove snake bite. Thank you, Mr. Tokay Gecko.
If only they're called like geckos or frogs, snakes would be much easier to locate. At night, you must rely on picking them out in your torchlight.
There we go. This is the snake I wanted to show you. A lovely pit viper. These pit vipers are extraordinary climbers. Look at the way his prehensile tail is coiled around the hook. Hanging on is no problem. All of the pit vipers have an infrared detector, an organ between the eye and the nostril, which detects the body heat of their prey. The pit vipers of the Philippines are causing a lot of scientific discussion at the moment. DNA studies are identifying new species, and they're finding that each island has a unique pit viper, all of its own. The venom destroys red blood cells. If you're bitten by one, it's not life-threatening, but it can cause excruciating pain. Accidents can happen here in the rainforest. People can stumble into them and be bitten. That's why the Palawan pit viper is at number 8 on the deadliest list.
The Philippines has one of the highest densities of marine snakes in the world. They prefer warm, shallow seas without strong surf or currents. Just perfect for me to dive in. The islands lie within the Coral Triangle, an area boasting stunning reefs and over 1,300 species of fish. This isn't a plant, it's an animal, a feather star, a relative of sea urchins and starfish. Feather stars are scattered everywhere here, and they've drawn in a critically endangered hawksbill turtle. Hawksbills take hard-swallow food in their stride. As well as feather stars, they eat sponges, which have needle-sharp spines of silica. By consuming sponges which could take over from the corals, hawksbills maintain the health of reefs. The turtle is delightful, but I have to leave him to find marine snakes. There They're split into two groups. True sea snakes never come on land and give birth at sea. Sea kraits come ashore to digest meals and lay their eggs. On this reef, there's a sea krait, a yellow-lipped. This one is hunting for small fish and eels. I'm envious. These kraits can stay submerged for up to 2 hours without taking a breath. Yellow-lipped sea kraits have a very toxic venom, but even if you handle them, they're reluctant to bite. So they're only at number 7 on my list. For the next snake in my countdown, I've come to the island of Mindanao. At almost 3,000 meters, the volcanic peak of Mount Apo is the highest point in the Philippines. But before I go snake hunting, I must say hello to a precious predator.
This is the national bird of the Philippines, the Philippine eagle. Standing a metre tall, this is one of the largest species of eagle in the world. You're magnificent, aren't you?
The Philippine Eagle Centre is home to 36 of these remarkable raptors. Because the rainforest has been cleared, there's fewer than 750 left in the wild. But the centre is hatching a plan to boost this number. Rearing babies for release into the wild is certainly a performance. Twice a day, curator Anna May puts on a puppet show. This charade ensures the chick doesn't lose its identity and stops it being humanised. When it's old enough to be released into the rainforest, it will keep away from people. This is the 18th baby to be hatched here. Its future depends on logging being stopped. Over 70% of rainforest in the Philippines has been destroyed. The national bird is losing its home.
These superb eagles need vast hunting territories to find food. If we can protect their rainforest home, these magnificent birds will survive.
Preserving the rainforest for the eagles and their food, monkeys and flying lemurs are a favourite prey, helps many other creatures too, including a snake in my top 10 that's only found here. Here's the Mindanao special. I wanted to show you a lovely Mindanao pit viper. Beautiful red eyes. Pit vipers have a very sophisticated way of injecting venom. They've got long, hollow fangs that are hinged. When they're not in use, they can be folded back into the roof of the mouth. And when the snake strikes, they're swiveled forward and venom will be injected into the brain. The venom of these pit vipers is hemotoxic. It's a blood destroyer. They're at number 6 on my list because there's been no human fatalities from the bite of one of these snakes. But if you are bitten by one, it can cause intense pain and swelling. Coming up, oh, I've got the head up there. A snake, a near miss. A friendly gecko.
This one's the news on.
Jumped on the camera there. And extreme cobra catching.
A hot detective duo. Perhaps it was a good thing.
Meaning to know the possibility.
Never let a case go cold. 9 on your TV.
Amen.